All right, guys, it's Eugene Mosley here. The video you're about to see is one that's done by Uphold to show you the steps in order to create your Uphold account and to attach it to your YoloPros account. Now, before you get into it, I wanted to show you and make it very clear what's very important when you do sign up for an Uphold account. The first thing you need to know is that you need to have your photo ID, so your driver's license, or you could use a passport. The address you use for Uphold must match the address on your photo ID. So I want to make sure that you take a look at your driver's license or your passport before you start the application process in Uphold, because these addresses have to match. Now I know that because in my case, I had to order a new driver's license online showing my current address. So here in Virginia, that's what I did. I got that. I got the new driver's license with my current address. And of course, just like in my case, your driver's license doesn't renew for years at a time. So, I had moved in the meantime, so my address was different on my driver's license. So I had to get that straight before I could get my Uphold account verified. So you might as well do that if that's the case and your driver's license is different than your current address. You're going to have to do it. Or if you're up or your passport is up to date with your current address, it's the same as address on your passport, you could use that. So in any case, the address must match the address that you are applying in Uphold. So as long as you get that straight, I advise you to do that first and then go ahead and apply for your Uphold account. All right, now you're going to go right into the video to show you how to sign up for the account.
In this video, we're going to set up your Uphold account. And you do that by clicking either the Sign Up button in the upper right or the green Sign Up Now button in the middle. Let's click on that now. Once you do that, it'll take you to the Join Uphold page, which is 3 steps. The first step is to put in your email. Next, you want to enter your password. And there are 4 requirements. And as each one is met, these buttons will turn green. First one is use an uppercase letter, which I have. Then I entered a lowercase character. Then I entered a special character. And finally, I made sure there's at least 8 characters. Then you select whether you're enrolling as an individual or a business, and your country. And then click the green Next button. That'll take you to step 2, where you'll put in some personal information, your name and your last name. After that, you want to create a unique username. And you'll notice on the right there will be a green check mark if it's not taken yet. Otherwise, you'll have to change it. Next, put in your state or province, and then your year of birth, the month you were born, and the day you were born. Then we can move on to the next step. Click the green button. The next step, we want to confirm your account, and you'll go to your email box for that. And you'll find from Uphold a confirm your email subject line. And all you have to do is go in there and click the Get Started button. You will now be taken to the third and final step to set up your Uphold account. That is where you will enter your phone number so you can get a verification code back that will allow you to authenticate that you're the person setting up your Uphold account. So enter your phone number here, click the green Send Code button, find the entry on your phone as an SMS text message with your Uphold authentication code, and enter that authentication code here. Click the green Verify button, and you have now set up your Uphold account. You will also be sent a welcome email from Uphold, and they will outline the current Get Started procedures that will help you with your Uphold account. One of the first tasks to attend to is becoming a verified member, and you accomplish that by uploading identity data and images. You get there by clicking on a funding source, like a credit card for the first time, or going to uphold.com/dashboard/membership and clicking on Start. Then you will input your current residential address. Next, you will upload one of the following valid government-issued IDs: a passport, a national ID card, or driver's license. Then submit a clear photo of your face. And finally, U.S. residents, provide your Social Security number. After completing these steps, you'll become a verified member with additional benefits available to you. And you can confirm that by seeing a green check mark next to your profile in the upper right-hand corner. Now let's link your Uphold account to your YOLO site. Log on to YoloPros. Next, from the dashboard, press either the red Uphold button in the upper right-hand corner or press the large Setup and Connect button here. That brings you to the Uphold account page. Here you will click on the Connect with Uphold button, where you will sign into your Uphold account, remembering to provide phone number verification. After seeing a couple of What's New pages from Uphold, you'll get to the YoloPros authorization application. Simply click on the green Authorize button here near the bottom, and your YOLO account is connected to your Uphold account. Congratulations, and we'll see you on the next training video. In this video, I will walk you through the verification process for your Uphold wallet exchange. This is essential and cannot be skipped. Your Uphold account must be verified, and your KYC, or Know Your Customer, is compliant in order to build your YoloPros business. This process is for your security and is rather precise in its implementation. Now, before you sign up with Uphold, take note of this very important fact. The resident's home address on your picture ID, for example, your driver's license, or your government-issued picture ID, or your passport, must match the address you initially signed up with for your Uphold account. So it is critical when you sign up initially to use the address on your chosen picture ID as your address. Let's get started. Go and sign up and create your Uphold account with the correct home address. This sign-up process can be found in the YoloPros back office. When you complete that task, come back to this tutorial and we'll finish verifying so that you can fully utilize your Uphold account. Now, first things first, get comfortable. Make some coffee, or if it's hot outside, have a cold, refreshing drink handy. In other words, relax. Taking your time and doing it right the first time will save you hours and hours of frustration. If you follow these simple and precise instructions carefully and pay attention to all the details, you'll succeed the first time through, and the entire process can be done in 15 to 30 minutes. The first two steps you have probably already done, but if not, first step is to enter your email and a password. Second, enter your name, first and last, your username, your state or province, and your date of birth. Next, remember to acknowledge your confirmation email, and if you don't receive it shortly, just ask to have it resent. After confirming, you will be taken to the secure account page where you will enter your country code and phone number. Please note, you can only have one Uphold account connected to one cell phone number and not multiple Uphold accounts. Your Uphold account, in turn, can be connected to only one YoloPros account. Your cell phone number is used for two-factor verification in order to protect your account and can only be connected to one account. Remember, this is where your money is going to be kept, so you want it safe. Only someone with your cell phone in their hands and knowing your passwords can have access to your account. Pretty cool? That's some powerful security. In order to even better protect your account and at the same time make it easier to perform your two-factor validation, we suggest that you download the Authority app on your smartphone and use the number it generates rather than the SMS feature for having a code sent to your cell phone every 20 seconds to satisfy the two-factor validation that is required. You can find more information on this by going to the upper right and clicking underneath your username the Help tab. That'll bring you to this section. Here you'll learn about phone number verification and exactly how to set up your Authy two-factor authentication. Now to the verification process. First, enter your current residential address, and this must match the government ID you use for the next process, so be very careful to make sure they match exactly. Next, you will provide a very clear image of a valid government-issued ID. Your choices are passport, national ID card, or driver's license. Now you accomplish this by taking a well-lit, in-focus, no corners cut-off picture of your government-issued picture ID or IDs. And remember to shoot both front and back of these IDs. Later on, and only if needed, you can take a picture of your current utility bill with your cell phone as well. Next, shoot a clear photo of your face. It is best to have someone take the picture for you rather than do a self picture. If you use the self side of your smartphone, the lens is not as precise as the regular picture-taking side of a smartphone. Now, if you have a newer smartphone, selfies usually will work. Just make sure it is very clear and shows your whole face in good lighting. Now, check to see that all the pictures of you and your IDs are well lit, in focus, and it is important to also note that all four corners must be present in the photo. No part of the ID can be cropped off in any way. You confirm this by clicking each one of the pictures individually and enlarging and reviewing them. If you are using a passport for your ID, the top and bottom page of the passport must be shown. If you use an ID like a driver's license, both front and back pictures of the ID must be loaded. If they all look great, proceed. If not, redo the bad ones. If you use a smartphone, click on each photo and email it to your own email account. Once they are all received, download them into a folder on your computer so that you have them all in one place. Now you can open your computer and complete uploading your documents into the Uphold verification process from this file on your computer as needed. It is possible to do the same thing on a cell phone if you are very good. We suggest using a computer for the verification submission process as it is a lot easier. Uphold uses a third-party vendor facial recognition software for the first attempt at passing KYC and becoming verified. If you do everything correctly with good lighting, clear focus, no corners cropped off, and correct matching address with your ID, you will likely succeed with your first attempt. If you fail this first try, you'll have to wait around 3 days to receive an email and have your account reset to try it again. Remember to check your spam folder for the reply email as it often ends up there. Avoid having to enter the second-tier verification at all costs. Take the time to do your first attempt correctly. If you're bumped to the second-tier verification process, a live person will have to review your IDs, and you will now be required to submit second-tier documentation, which often involves 2 government-issued IDs, a possible current utility bill with proof of your current residency, and a selfie pic with you holding a picture ID next to your face. Once that process starts, it can take a week or more to get verified, and many more documents will need to be sent in and get verified. So take the time to do it right the first attempt, and let the automatic computer system handle the task in less than 5 minutes. Well, congratulations. You should be verified very shortly. And we'll see you on the next YoloPros training video.